Hello! So in today's episode we are going to explore another healing technique that is super popular and super effective. On this day a year ago I found a little black notebook and a pen at my mum and dad's house, and I decided that I would start writing a journal. I enjoy writing, and once I get over my perfectionism and actually get started, I find it very therapeutic. Writing by hand, though, is more intimidating since you can't just backspace away the mistakes. And with there being so many different types of journaling, I wasn't very sure what kind of journal I wanted to keep. Journaling is healing for all sorts of reasons. It reduces stress, it keeps your memory sharp, it boosts your mood, strengthens your emotional well-being, and I even read somewhere that it is proven to improve immune function and help physical wounds to heal faster. The problem for me with journaling was knowing what kind of journal to keep. Is it a daily diary of everything I've done, or is it a record of the emotions I have felt? Am I focusing on my healing, or am I focusing on my past experiences? Is it about future goals, or is it for deep inquiry? I had no idea what kind of journal I wanted, and I already had a pretty good memory when it comes to past events. I can take in and process a lot of information, so keeping a journal seemed like a place to brain dump that I didn't have the time or inclination to start. Having left little more than a month before this, it was too early for me to start asking myself deep questions or reliving my past memories to get to the bottom of what they'd reveal about me and my limiting beliefs. That would come in time, but for now I wanted something that was a bit more light-hearted and I suppose would remind me who I was. I felt like somewhere along the way I'd lost myself, and I wanted to get to know me again and remind myself that all was not lost. So I decided to do a simple 1 page a day journal, and each day had a prompt. So I went onto Pinterest and I searched for inspiration, and I wrote out 30 prompts that would help me to reconnect with my inner self and rebuild my sense of identity and in turn my sense of self-worth. The prompts were really simple and they included things like about me, today, my parents, food, and I'll read a couple of pages in a moment because that's the beauty of this kind of journal. The pages are short, so I had to be succinct. And when you go back to a journal, something amazing happens as you realise just how small that snapshot really was in the grand scheme of your life. And your perspective widens, and those moments that feel all-consuming become so much smaller. They're just a single stitch in that tapestry of your life. So I'm going to read out a few pages, and maybe they'll inspire you to do something similar or help you to get to know me like they helped me to get to know myself. Okay, so I am just going to flick into this and just pick out a page. Okay, so I've got food. Let's go with food. My relationship with food has changed a lot in the past 12 months. Before then, I was addicted to chocolate. I saw all other food as fuel and rarely made an effort to eat healthily. I have a high metabolism, so have always been able to eat what I want without worrying about weight gain. On the few occasions I felt a little heavy, I'm able to actively lose weight with little emotional effect. Then I developed a lactose intolerance and my chocolate addiction came back to bite me, and years of eating 3 and 4 chocolate bars a day were over. My whole diet had to change, my life changed, who I am changed, and I found a strength that I didn't know I had. I do not eat any dairy now and I feel a lot healthier for it. I accepted it, and whilst I miss it, I do not want it. It is not good for me. That was my food page. Today. This one says, today was not a good day. It was completely consumed by arguments with a narcissist who was convinced I had spent the last 6 months plotting to leave him. The truth is, I'd spent the last 6 months forgiving his disgusting and abusive behaviours whilst at the same time trying to support my own emotional needs. It started with him telling me how much I had betrayed him for not forgetting his unforgettable behaviours, along with him saying he will not be meeting any financial obligations, that he plans to leave for Spain, fingers crossed, and that he would have had our child aborted had he known it would give me the strength to leave him and his abusive behaviours in pursuit of my own peace and happiness. Maybe it was better than I thought. Good riddance. Okay, and then I'll just read one more. Let's have a look. Beliefs. My favourite topic, and something that I allow myself to change and adapt freely. I have some core beliefs which always remain. Each human is on their own journey and should be respected as such. Every person can help another and feel the benefit in some way. Some just get a bigger buzz than others. Time is a perception. We were all created equal. Living in the past is dangerous. Learning from the past is necessary. There are others, but beliefs have interested me ever since I can remember. My interest in philosophy and politics came from my interest in beliefs, and especially belief systems, although they were systems far more rigid than the way I was then to know. I think beliefs are at the core of every human. No one has none, and if everyone shared the same beliefs, they would be safer, albeit more boring, and peaceful. And that's 3 of the pages. And so there we go, a simple yet highly effective healing technique that anyone can try. And remember, you don't have to show anyone your journal if you don't want to. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be perfect for you. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments or would like to share your favourite style of journaling, then please do. If you can like, subscribe or turn on notifications, and I look forward to seeing you for the next instalment of 1 Year On.